What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, today's video is going to be a little different. It is a sit down life update video, and I thought I'd just sit here on the floor in my room and talk to you guys for a second. Hopefully there's not a lot of echoing. I'm noticing a little bit of an echo as I'm talking right now. If you hear any background noise, I've got laundry going. Chloe's probably going to be popping in and out, so bear with me. I'll try to find some music to play throughout the video that's not like drowning me out, but that's enough to kind of mask the background noises. Also, let me know what you guys think about the slight adjustment I did to the camera. Maybe you can tell a difference in the quality. I tried to kind of mess around with it a little bit to see if I could get a better, I don't know, get it to better pick up the lighting, I guess, that's in the house, so it wasn't so grainy, gritty looking. I don't have my lights set up and didn't feel like pulling them out right now, honestly. I just wanted to make a quick video because I am vlogging today and we've been out already this morning and we have things to do, in an effort to share more of my life with you guys and to also make sure my videos like the last one are not making sense. I know you guys are kind of like, I'm so confused, what's going on? Some of you that follow me on other social medias know what's going on. If you don't, you're about to find out. As you can tell from the title, I have been busy. My life has changed so much in the last couple of months, so I don't really talk about past relationships or situations, at least not on here, but I have been single for a while, and I honestly did not think I was ever going to be ready for another relationship, at least not anytime soon. I definitely wasn't out looking for anything, but I don't know if you guys believe in love at first sight. I thought that there was a possibility something like that existed, but I didn't know if that was ever going to be my fairy tale, so to speak, and I'm here to tell you it happened to me. So most of you know that follow me know that I moved in June to this house. Loving it so far. Everything is great. What's meant to happen is going to happen. Definitely, I knew in my heart that this was going to be our home, and I'm so glad it is. We are thankful, we're blessed, we're enjoying it. I don't want to ramble. I'll get to the point that you guys are all waiting for, but obviously I met someone and I'm in a relationship now. But to fill you guys in on how it happened and how quickly it happened, like, you know, the house was move-in ready. We did a few things that we wanted to do to it. Nothing major yet anyway. And one of the first things I said I wanted to do when I moved in was, I don't care where I live, I need some type of security. So we installed, or I was going to install, I had actually started recording for you guys a video of me installing my doorbell camera, and came to find out I needed to like turn off all the power in the house, but I didn't want to shut off the main power because it would have knocked off the gas, and I didn't want to have to pay for someone to come out and start back up the pilot. So my friend had her husband come check it out, and he couldn't get the, I don't know what is it called, transformer, the box, the transformer. He couldn't figure out how to bypass it to get the camera installed and everything. And they were like, you know, he works with the guy, one of their friends, he's an electrician, we'll just ask him to come out one day after work and check it out. And literally a few days later, like 2 days later, this guy shows up at my house, says, you know, hey, and I'm Alex, I'm so-and-so's friend. And when I first saw him, I first noticed his smile. He had this huge, warm smile. Like, he just looked like a genuinely happy person. And you know, you can kind of get that vibe from someone when you see them or first see them, your first impression of them. It's like, wow, this person has a good vibe about themselves. it was very sweet. And he at first, when he first saw me, he just had that big smile on his face, and he was like, hey, he's like, do you speak Spanish? I was like, a little bit. And he was like, okay, no problem, no problem. So he was telling me what he was gonna do. He asked me that because Spanish is his first language. So he was asking me that, and then he, I showed him where the doorbell chime was. I told him that his friend had left the key under the house for him with the, or not the key, the transformer under the house for him with everything he would need. Gave him the key to the crawl space, and he was on his way. He came back up to check a few things and went back under, finished it up. Like literally he was here in like 10 minutes and everything was set. It was like working perfect. So, you know, I thanked him. We talked for a minute just about the house and how much work it is getting a house. And he just told me, you know, take your time, do a little by little. It was really, that was it. That was literally our whole conversation. But, you know, later on that day, or that night really, he was like, hey Heather, congratulations on your new home. He sent me a message, congratulations on your new home, for you and your kids. You know, that's awesome, pretty much, whatever. I kind of feel like the story is so bizarre because it just literally happened like this, but you guys wanted to know. So I thanked him. That was it. The next morning, you know, he sent me a message, good morning Heather, have a great day. I thanked him, wished him the same. I went on my day to work. Like I know this, like I was just thinking about how sweet he was, how kind that was of him to, you know, say something like that. And then my friend asked me, you know, did he come by and fix it? I was like, yeah, he did. He was a really nice guy. You know, thanks for sending him out this way. That was it. Didn't think anything else of it. 2 days later, well, he had actually asked me where I worked, and I told him, and I was thinking maybe he needed like some kind of help or something, or maybe he was just curious. You know, I didn't know if he needed some kind of help with something, or if he was just curious about what I actually do, because, you know, I know what he does. So 2 days later, after telling him that, I got flowers sent to my job, and they were from him, and it was just like a motivational, inspiring message, like, you know, you're a great person, you're a great mom, you know, you're a beautiful person, kind of thing. And I was like, wow, like that just really, wow, you know, it just really hit me like, man, that's really sweet. Like someone that's really genuinely happy for someone else's success and that admires something that you're doing. That really just hit me, you know, in the core, like, man. And I just had the biggest smile on my face, you know, for the longest thereafter. It was on a Thursday. That Friday, he asked me to go to dinner. No, he actually asked me to go to dinner that day that he sent the flowers. And I was like, maybe tomorrow, you know, it's kind of been a long day for me, whatever. And he was like, okay, no problem. So we actually ended up going out Friday to eat, and we really hit it off. Needless to say, we have been inseparable ever since, and things had moved pretty quickly for us. He and I talked about like where we are in life, and you know, he's been divorced for 4 years, as have I at this point. And we just kind of talked about like, you know, what we want in life, how we had never imagined like something like this would happen, like meeting someone that gives you this feeling instantly, like love at first sight, literally love at first sight. So you guys, we decided that we wanted to be together like forever. And he proposed to me on the 15th of July, and we are planning a wedding. The video that you guys saw most recently where it had like wedding venue in the title was because we have been looking at places to get married. We actually found a place to get married, and we have a date set and everything, and I'm nervous. I'm really excited, but I'm nervous because my first wedding, we both had like a small wedding. Like we literally both went to the magistrate and just got married at the courthouse. But he's like, you deserve this. He's like, I've never had a big wedding, I want this, but you deserve it. I'm like, I don't care if I get married in a flower bed, you know, in the garden. Like, I don't care if we get married in the courthouse. Again, like, I don't care, you know, when it permits for us to travel. I would rather just have a small wedding and save all of our money up to travel somewhere nice. But he's like, No, you deserve everything. You're gonna get both. You know, you're gonna get both. So I'm just like, oh my God, I got nervous at first thinking that I don't even like to plan stuff, like things like that, like big events. It just gives me anxiety thinking like you've got to get everything in order. And he's just like, well, remember, you're gonna have like a wedding planner and everything, so don't freak out about it. It'll be okay. I'm like, yeah, I know, but it still just feels like a lot of pressure. But he's been really helpful. He's been amazing. The place is awesome, and I'm definitely gonna have someone, a videographer there for the pictures and everything, so you guys can be a part of that. But that's it in a nutshell. So you guys, when you see videos from now on and you see like someone's arm or him, you know, you don't have to be like, who's that? Who's that? Or I'm confused, what's going on? That's who it is. It's Alex, my fiance. So that's my crazy love at first sight story. I mean, kind of crazy, right? What is crazy now? It's 2020. So yeah, you guys, it's 2020. Nothing should be too surprising now, but it's no one that I've known for a long time. I don't have like a really long story for you guys. It literally is just like that. Will you see him in videos moving forward? Maybe. It's not something I've really talked about with him, if he wants to be in them or not. Maybe. We'll just leave it at that. But I'm sure he wouldn't care. He totally supports whatever I do, everything I do. And he's just awesome. Like, he's awesome. I've never felt so reassured about anything that I wanted to do ever. Like, he totally has my back in everything, and I mean everything. So yeah, you guys, let me know how you met your significant others. If you guys have any love at first sight stories. I told one of my coworkers about it, and I was like, do I sound crazy? Like, we don't even know each other that, you know, we haven't known each other that long. And he's like, no, like after the third date, I knew I wanted to marry my wife, and we had already talked about it. Like, we knew we were gonna get married after the third date. So it can happen, you guys. You just never know. Like I said, it's not something I was looking for. Love can happen at any time. I had really thought that it wasn't for me. I was going to be old Mother Hubbard, single for the rest of my life. And I was totally okay with that. I was prepared for that. I do think you have to be okay with being alone first. That's something I learned in my solidarity. You have to be okay with being alone first before you can be with someone else. And thank God, you know, everything worked out the way it was intended to. I couldn't be happier. So like I said, you guys, let me know your love at first sight or your love stories, how you met your SOs, and share those with me. If you would, give me a thumbs up. I hope you enjoyed this quick little video, just filling you guys in. I've got to get going because I've got some other footage to shoot, and I've got to run to the store. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out if you haven't already done so. Ring that bell so you don't miss any future uploads. And I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. Bye.